Ngā iwi o te motu, nau mai, whakatau mai ra. Nei te reo karanga o ngā paui maunga e tū mai nā a ruahine a tararua e karanga atu nei. Nei ngā awa te tere, ko manawa tū tērā, ko rangi tīkei tērā, o tira e karanga atu nei kia koutou koe kia mai. Nei anō te iwi kāinga o rangitāne e tū nei, e mihi atu nei, tēnā koutou nau mai, piki mai, kake mai.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, the Ahu Whenua Awards 2025. So this is the presentation of the Ahu Whenua Trophy for Excellence in Māori Farming for Sheep and Beef, as well as Kei Warewari a Tātou, the presentation of the Ahu Whenua Young Māori Farmer Award. In 1933, Sir Api Ranangata and Lord Bledisloe, the Governor-General at the time, were discussing ways of encouraging Māori to become better farmers and custodians of the land. And so they decided the best way was to run a competition. Their legacy is enduring, and now, 92 years on, Ahu Whenua shines as the beacon of excellence in Māori agriculture and horticulture. And so, ladies and gentlemen, it's time now to hear from Nukuhia Hadfield, the chair of the Ahu Whenua Trophy Management Committee, the group that makes this competition happen. So please, welcome to the stage, Nukuhia Hadfield.
Tonight we honour the dedication and contribution of those who have shaped the sheep and beef sector, both past and present. The Ahu Whenua Trophy Management Committee has worked tirelessly to uphold and strengthen this prestigious competition, ensuring it remains a cornerstone for Māori agribusiness to showcase its achievements. Now, our 2025 finalists for the Ahu Whenua Trophy Excellence in Māori Farming Award for Sheep and Beef are Whanganō Ngaiotonga Trust, Whangaruru, Northland. The proprietors of Tauapata South, Onenui Station, Mahia. Since its relaunch in 2003, many individuals have played an instrumental role in shaping the Ahu Whenua Trophy competition's success. One such individual has been a pillar of the Ahu Whenua whānau for nearly 2 decades, bringing a wealth of knowledge, experience and mana to this kaupapa. I would like to invite Dana Blackburn forward to receive this taonga in recognition of his outstanding dedication.
It doesn't happen on my own. Behind me there is a team of fellow judges, very capable, very knowledgeable, which I've had the fortune to share with others. This acknowledgement goes to you too, and there's a few out there. I said Gavin earlier, Rob, Dito, and if there's others there I haven't yet seen you, no doubt I'll catch up with you. There's a few that have passed on that we've lost, and I'd certainly like to acknowledge them too. And lastly, behind the scenes, there's some credible people that make this function happen, and it doesn't work without them. And I want to acknowledge those two people, Marama Steele and Jen Rangiwai. Kia ora.
Following the 1953 competition, the presiding judge recommended the event be split into 2 categories, sheep and beef and dairy, to ensure fairness and equity in assessment. Thus, in 1954, the first competition in this format was held, with each category having their own trophy. Tonight, we are privileged to have the Raharuhi whānau with us who have shared the story of their whanaunga, Patu Raharuhi, and his victory in 1954.
We now move to that time in tonight's proceedings where we honour and indeed celebrate each of the finalists in the Ahu Whenua Trophy competition for sheep and beef. To introduce Whangaroa Ngai o Tonga Trust, I'd like to welcome to the podium the Honourable Tama Potaka.
Those that are working in the primary sector, thank you. Thank you for being the tuara of our economy. Thank you for driving the economy and getting it moving again from some of the challenges and the serious raru and wanga that we've had. It's my responsibility this evening to introduce and congratulate Whangaroa Ngai o Tonga Trust on being a finalist in this year's Ahu Whenua Trophy competition. The Trust operates a farm in Whangaruru, north of Whangarei. The farm covers 1,130 hectares of coastal hill country, including land for forestry, ngahere, native forest, wetlands, and 360 hectares of effective farmland. Whangaroa Ngai o Tonga runs a successful bull fattening operation, farming over 1,000 bulls, and also a flock of ewes on the farm's steep coastal land as a source of meat for tangihanga and for other important kaupapa at the local marae. The success of your fattening operation is demonstrated through your financial performance, and I note that the gross farm revenue in 22-23 was $1,600 per hectare, well above the average for sheep and beef farms on Farm Class 4 land across Northland, Waikato and Bay of Plenty at $1,220 per hectare. Similarly, the farm operating expenditure at $580 per hectare, favourably comparing with the average of $700 per hectare. After nearly 70 years of alienation from the whenua, the Trust began farming the block in 2020 with support from the Provincial Growth Fund. In 2020, the Trust set themselves a goal of owning $1 million herd by 2025. Through the mahi, hard mahi, perseverance and manawa-titi dedication, the Trust was able to achieve a complete turnaround of the farm and deliver on their goal, your goal, 2 years ahead of schedule in 2023. Absolutely fantastic. But I'd like to invite young Morris Pitter, co-chair of Whangaroa Ngai o Tonga Trust, to the stage to receive the finalist certificate for this year's Ahu Whenua Trophy competition. Congratulations once again to Whangaroa Ngai o Tonga Trust.
He nui te honori nui, tēnei, ki a mātou o Whangaroa Ngai o Tonga, ki a mātou o Whangaruru, ki a mātou o Ngāti Wai. 5 years ago last Sunday, when we came back onto our whenua, none of us knew anything about farming, but don't let that stop you. If there's anyone out there thinking about it, give it a crack, this could be you. We had no stock, and we got on with it. And we're very proud as a people, as a community, as a trust, to stand here today alongside Tawapata. When I think back to our story, it's probably similar to most Māori farms, to most hapuri around the motu. In that for us, our story centres on the relationship between our people and our whenua. So if we go back nearly 70 years, that story was one of disconnection and disempowerment. But if we come forward in time to 2020, it's become a story of reconnection, of empowerment.
And of course we are here tonight to celebrate excellence in Māori sheep and beef farming. And recent figures show that that excellence is getting bigger and better. It is now a primary sector worth an estimated $12 billion. Which brings me to tonight's second finalist, Tawapata Southern Corporation, Oninoi Station. I think you're around there somewhere. I heard lots of cheers and yahoos. But look, as we've just seen on that video, it is a spectacular property, and I don't know if it was the angle that I was sitting at. It looks like incredibly steep country. That's surely horse country, a lot of it. But what incredible location in the Mahia Peninsula. It is a large station spanning over 3,400 hectares, about 1,700 hectares of effective farmland, 800 under conservation, wintering about 15,000 stock units, including 6,000 breeding ewes, 600 breeding cows, replacements and trade cattle. The judges were incredibly impressed by your farming operation, and that, of course, is underpinned by that strategic plan, He Ara Wakamoa, a way forward, which drives strong governance and on-farm performance.
Whatever the outcome tonight, we were meant to be here. Side by side. Tonight we stand united, not by chance, but by design as our ancestors intended. We are proud to stand alongside you, because in this kaupapa, we are all whānau. To borrow the lyrics of a Waiata favourite to me, we are our ancestors' wildest dreams. I am grateful for all their hard work and dedication that has enabled us to be here to share this honour. We acknowledge our partners in innovation and diversity, Sir Peter Beck, Rocket Lab founder and chief executive. We are especially proud of Luke Smith. You would have seen him on the big screen. LC1 launch control manager, Ngāti Rungo Mai Wahine Ngāti Rākai Pāka, a homeboy educated in Australia, now a graduate and the only credited aerospace engineer in the Southern Hemisphere. Now launching rockets into space from Mahia Peninsula.
Would you join with me, please, ladies and gentlemen, in welcoming and inviting our 2025 finalists to the stage. Please give a warm welcome to Kobe Warmington, Grace Watson, and Puhirere Tau.
For us at Te Tumi Paeroa and as the Māori trustee, it's immensely important that we support the development of young Māori in agriculture and horticulture sectors. The prestigious Young Māori Farmer and Grower Award continues to showcase excellence in the development of whenua Māori and recognises inspirational young Māori leading. Kobe Warmington.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our Ahu Whenua Young Farmer of the Year for 2025, Kobe Warmington.
When I entered this competition, I was looking to push myself, looking to broaden my comfort zone, and that's exactly what happened. I'm receiving this award on behalf of my whānau and my ancestors, as my success reflects the aroha and tautoko I have received from them throughout my upbringing and my farming career.
ora mai anō tātou. Welcome back, everyone. It's the moment we've all been waiting for. Yes. Very soon, the announcement of the 2025 winner of the Ahu Whenua Trophy for Excellence in Māori Sheep and Beef Farming.
Ko te toa, ko te kaiwhiwhi, o tēnei karapu, tēnei kapu, rangatira mō te taunei, Whangaroa Ngai o Tonga Trust.
Tawhiti nui, tawhiti roa, tawhiti pāmamao, te hononga o te wairua.
Our tūpuna fought so hard to have the land returned, and when you are unable to walk your whenua, when you have a tenant that would not let you on without supervision, our ability to take our land back was transformational. And I pay tribute to the support of Matua Shane and the Provincial Growth Fund. But also for the transformation, for the start. Because that whakakitenga was to take the land back and then to whakamahi that whenua, hei painga mō te iwi. And that's what we have today.
Kia ora no tātou, e te whānau, kua hui mai, kei kōnei. We go back to our whenua. From the time of our founding tupuna of Manaia, who came to our whenua, our people have been there. And so that disruption that we experienced over the last 2 generations was quite a big mamai, quite a big hurt for us. And to be here tonight is almost a form of poetry. There's some metaphor in there I can't quite grasp at the minute.
You know, these nights are magnificent. I had there were some guests from overseas with me, and I was saying to them, they got no rock and roll band, and there's no DJ or anything like that. What you got here is wairua, and you've got iwi, and you've got Māori from everywhere, and a number of Pākehā who are just, I think, stunned by it all. It's the atmosphere, it's the whanaungatanga, it's the celebration of being Māori. It's not just about our farms, it's about actually te ao Māori, and I think that's what makes it so magnificent.
Tonight's a wonderful evening. It's great to be able to celebrate Māori success and to really celebrate the efforts in our Māori communities, particularly our farming communities, as they contribute to the New Zealand economy. There's so much potential in our Māori whānau, and particularly in our farming whānau, as people reconnect with their whenua, as they find the economic benefits from their whenua, and they really realise the dreams and aspirations of their tipuna.
You know, it was raining when we had our field days, and we had all these best laid plans, and everyone was like, oh, but, you know, he manawa that it didn't go the way that we had visualised it, but it went the way that it was meant to be. And it was beautiful having everyone on the whenua with us in our marae, and we were heartfelt and genuine in the way that we conveyed our story.
It's hard to describe. It's a really special moment for our whenua, for our tupuna, for our whānau, hapu and iwi. It's really hard to put into words what this means for our community. But if I was to try and do it, I would say anything that helps us to hold our heads a little higher as a community has got to be a good thing. And this certainly does that.